Hey. Yep.
Yesterday you could kind of hear mine more than yours. I listened to it a little bit. Live? He doesn't have his headset on.
Yeah, I just want to see if they can.
Okay. There we go. Here we go now, folks.
I don't know how many we have. I got to go to the other feed.
Good afternoon, Ringette fans. Here we are on a nice, beautiful Sunday afternoon. Battle for the gold. We're playing St. Albert, who beat Zone 2 earlier this morning in a tight-fought game. And yeah, this is a battle. We got an esteemed guest up in the rafters, in the suites up top. Shout out to number 12, Kayla Blackwell. She's actually was able to come and watch. Great support. We got a lot of support from a lot of teams out here, which is great to see. Should be a fun afternoon. Have lots of fun. What do you got to say, Chad? Are you pumped up or what?
Pumped up, ready to go. Off to the left of me, Mr. Yosha, I don't know, we have another esteemed guest joining us, all the way from Medicine Hat, who now resides in Calgary, but the infamous, famous Sean Ed Horvath, who is the actual son of the famous Ed Horvath out of Medicine Hat. And he is loving the shout out, folks. Tell your dad to me. How they do it.
All right, here we go. Starting it off here.
The bench is fired up. Here we go, ladies and gents. Here we go. Tessa, Kylie, Seuss up front. Ellen, Kelly Bear to start. St. Albert loops around on the half boards. Again, that little drop pass. Trying to bust in. Not today. They had a little bit of success in that.
Today.
Some adjustments. Going that far across the pass.
Not
six
today.
Six fire girls.
Cali Bear. Oh, they jam away.
Get away from it. And
So
skate
good.
a little bit in the crease. St. Albert will get 3 rings. sister team Bold is here cheering on their team.
Yeah.
Bold's also heading the Nationals in the 4th place slot. Big congratulations to them as well for making it. They had a heck of a game this morning to ensure their spot.
That's right, yeah. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff happened since the last time we chatted. It turned out the tiebreaker, because there was 2 teams that were tied for 4th and 5th. Instead of having a mini game, they ended up taking one of the semifinal games to play to see who decides to go with the 4th spot, and which gave us an automatic seed right into the.
That's a great play. A little bit of a bang pass off the end. Roll it around. A little bit of the crease.
Goalie ring.
The AAA line
finishing
out.
first place pushed us right away to the gold medal final, and here we are today. St. Albert had to play.
There it is, Adioza.
Thanks
Slow
for that.
down, good spot. Maddie's going to circle along half boards, looking for a little bit of trailer, getting a little bit of a change. Avery's coming off, Brooks coming in. Rookie on the far side. Addie's looking for a shot. A little bit back and forth. 15 seconds in the shot clock. Addie with a shot, and goes for the first goal of the game, and Rollis go down. Kelly comes in, she goes down. It's all out. Celebration to start. Woo-hoo-hoo. The first goal for Heat to take a 1-0 lead. Wow. Anna and Gio. Callie and Tasha getting her legs under her, back on deep. Tasha looks back behind the net, looking for a breakup. Rookie's coming up the middle. Rookie picks it up, looking for forwards. Tries going all the way across.
Still got it.
A broken play. Anna gets it. Still a little bit of a broken play. St. Albert gets it, coming back through the neutral zone. Rookie hustling back, gets her stick on it, breaks that up. Tasha's able to pick up that rebound. G's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Anna's coming in. A little bit of a soft break through the middle. Girls are a little bit active sticks. St. Albert regroups. Anna's quickly there. Again, another great play by Callie Bear. G is right on it right away. St. Albert's going to get it. A little bit of 1-on-1 with Anna. Anna loops around, backhand, and scores and buries it on a broken play over the blue line to take an early 2-0 lead in this final.
Good start, girls.
Just another great individual effort by Georgia, who had a similar play 2 games ago to get it over to Brooke down low in front. Gets knocked down, from her butt, makes a pass. Brooke was able to bury it. Same thing with Anna. Gets knocked down, Anna's able to pick it up, get that goal in the backhand.
Wow, that's a good start. We're barely a minute.
Emily out to get her legs under on deep.
In.
A little bit of a seam pass.
There we go.
With St. Albert, rather. She's able to pick it up, shoots her on the net. Ella's going to loop around, a little bit of contact. Looking for some support from her D partner. There it is. Tessa's actually up there. Dumps it low down for Seuss. Caber's able to pick it up behind the net. Again, looking, going back to Kylie. Tessa hanging on the half boards. Kylie fakes the drop to Tessa. Kylie over to Tess. Tess looking for that pass to the middle. Kylie's going to get it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Quick shot for a reset. St. Albert's going to get possession. Goalie ring. Almost knocked down by Kylie. St. Albert gets it. Looking for her forwards over the blue line into the neutral zone. Just a quick dump. Saw a lot of that in the first game. Girls recognize that. They're making some adjustments. Tasha can't touch it. But she.
That's fine.
That's
okay. A time where you want to touch it.
Yep. So again, Tash had possession in the neutral zone. Got her pocket picked a little bit there, across into our defensive zone. She's not able to touch it. It's both sides, but again, don't want to leave that player one-on-one to go in on Gwen. So can play by Miss Tasha. Quick changes. AAA lines out. Ella and Callie on D. St. Albert starts in the half boards. Again, watching for those seam passes, that back door. Quick easy save right from the end. Addie's able to take it with
they jam away
from Ella. Callie's able there to support it in. She's going to loop back around, survey the seam, look for some help. Ella's there to support. Ella's going to loop back behind the net. Looking for a breakout. Lots of speed. Oh, good active stick by St. Albert. Able to get it. Going to bust in. Callie in both. Callie and Yoji are there. Forcing the girl to loop back around behind the net. Defense getting a change. Rookie's coming in to relieve Addie. Quick shifts. Great bench management by Heat. A little bit of backhand pass to Glenn. Oh, in a good spot.
Goalie Ray.
Girl goes down quite easily there. Michelle is going to take that. Start with it from behind her back of her net. Brookie, Anna, and G out now. Drops it back to Callie for support. Brookie's breaking on the far side. G is going to loop the loop. Brookie's going to come in. Callie's going to pick it up. Callie's going to pass to Brookie. Brookie's going to survey the scene. Looking for a forward. Great spot for G. Find some quiet ice. A little bit in her feet. A little bit over. Knocks it down. Brookie's going to come back and support. Pick it up in the neutral zone. That's okay. We're going to regroup. Nope. They're going to call both sides.
No, but it hit Georgia and then went over.
But again, we never argue about ref calls.
No,
they
refs
are always right.
Refs are always right, Chad. Don't ever argue.
Just for the record,
Oh.
the 2 goals have been since I've been here.
St. Albert, free ring, starting in the neutral zone. St. Albert's going to go to the right-hand side, wait for her forwards to get down low. Quick dump in by St. Albert. St. Albert gets possession behind the net. Going to look for that seam pass. Again, that triangle's pretty tight. Tess is up top of the triangle. Forces it to the outside. Trying for that reset. 6 seconds off the shot clock. They did get it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, well, we're going to take it. Again, that was pretty close to being over both sides, on both sides of the blue line, I would say. Kylie with a great
Jam away.
shot on net. Lots of time.
Good
30-second
pressure
reset.
by Calgary there.
Support. Again, quick changes by the coaches. Oh, and we get a little bit of knockdown by Kylie. And we're going to get a St. Albert penalty. Free ring for the Heat. Ari's going to take a AAA line out. Addie and Avery K supporting. We got Tasha and Callie Bear on the blue line. Addie's going to survey behind the net. Little truck and trailer. Quislick's following. Ari's going to loop high on the far side. Addie's driving, drops it back for Ari. Ari's looking back. Sees Avery K. Avery K's going to spin and take a quick shot for reset. St. Albert's able to get possession. Again, our girls are relentless on the forecheck. We're able to get possession again. Avery K's going to drive down low. Addie is going to jump in on the truck and trailer a little bit. Ari battling out in front of the net. Avery K drops for Addie.
Nice.
Addie's going to look around, see what she sees. Doesn't like the lane. Fakes the drop for Avery K. There it is there. Avery K with a quick backhand. St. Albert gets possession. Addie's able to strip St. Albert. A little bit of help. Looking for support from her D partner. Ari's hard on it. Going for that high girl. Ooh, almost looked like she stepped on the ring. And that is the call for it. Dude. Did Ben get the link? Can you watch the moment, at least? Okay, possession over the ringette line. Rollis is driving in, sees the top of the triangle, has a look, gonna drop it for G. G's gonna pick it up, quick shot. Good save by the St. Albert goalie. Free ring, drops it right back to Anna. Anna's gonna bust in. Quick shot, another great save. Brookie's gonna come in, support Anna. Again, great forecheck down low by Heat. St. Albert does get possession to the neutral zone. Quick little dump in. Awesome skates. Anna comes up with it.
Oh, careful.
Tries to go back to Ella, I believe. Yeah, Ella does get possession. Brookie's going to break out over the blue line into the neutral zone. Sees G breaking on the far side. G's going to pick it up. Going to have a little look. 1-on-1. Backhand and score!
How you like that?
Short side. With a great pass up the middle from Brookie. George is there to bury it. Taking a commanding 3-0 lead early on. I don't think anybody would have thought this would have been the case. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, Tracy Mathias and now Hanlon joining us in the stands to cheer on her friend Brooke. Welcome, Tracy. There is a goalie change.
Yes, there is.
That's interesting, actually. I thought they actually would have went.
She
with
started. She was
Alice
playing
Knight.
today, so maybe she was tired.
Maybe, yeah.
But
So St. Albert did have to play this morning in order to earn their spot here. And now their number one goalie, Allison or Alyssa? Allison or Alyssa? I can't remember.
the goalie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Who would have been playing in that game to ensure that they got to the gold medal game, relieves their backup goalie.
I ran out of water.
Other
That's
goalie,
not good.
respectfully, I'm assuming. But
Okay,
St. Albert.
7 left.
Good
First
possession.
period, first quarter.
Down low. Looping across. St. Albert drops the going low, looking for that seam pass. Again, tried that weasel a lot last game. Again, quick shot. Glenn's able to walk the save. 8 seconds in the shot clock. St. Albert's going to be looking for a reset. A little bit of a shot.
Glenner.
Going to make that glove save. This over a pad. Really good save. Beast Mode Byers.
Mo getting a free card today.
Bringing 2. A little bit of a quick pass. Yeah, Kylie's able to get it. He's
Tessa
going across the blue
downtown.
line in the neutral zone. Tessa's going to loop around. A little bit of a trailer from Seuss. Seuss is able to pick it up. Drive to the middle. Back over
Ooh,
to Tess.
just
No,
couldn't
with a
quite
little bit
get
of
it
loss.
there.
I couldn't see. Looks like St. Albert got the stick on it. Comes up with it.
Oh, 2 lines all the way
Two
down.
lines, easy.
She
Oh,
tried
St.
for it,
Albert
though.
was able to stop before she hits the boards. That's good. Ella's there to pick it up.
Ella.
Drive. Over to Addie.
That's
Addie's
a
taking
trip,
down
but
a little bit.
okay.
St. Albert's driving. It's 2-on-1 with Callie Bear back. A little back behind the
Good
pass.
job,
Ella's
Ella.
able to get her stick on
Wow.
it to break up that play, which surely would have been a goal. St. Albert maintains possession. A little bit of drop pass behind the back. 15 seconds in the shot clock. St. Albert surveying the scene. Addie at the top of the triangle, forcing outside again.
Good stick.
Trying to come back door. Ella's able to break that up. They did get a reset. I'm not sure how that happened, but they did get the reset. Bench calling Ferrari for change. Looking for defense. A defensive change. Emily's back there at the top of the net line, ready to take one of her partners out. 6 seconds in the shot clock.
Oh.
Quick shot, lots of traffic in front. Does not get through. 2 seconds, 1 second.
Oh, she looks behind
There's
her.
a goalie ring. And Ella does get the change with Emily coming on to relieve her, who has the ring now. It's looking to break it out. Em over to Ari. Ari back over. Oh!
Close to Callie.
Emily's dropped below the goal line. Is going to drop it over for Avery Kay. Rookie coming on now on the far side. Avery Kay's looking. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Rookie's wide open on the far side. Avery Kay takes a shot looking for a rebound. Brooke is in a good spot. Ari working hard. Long seam pass through the middle. St. Albert's going to pick it up. Again, good stick
Little
by
body
Tasha
there,
down
little
low.
interference.
15 seconds shot clock, 25 left in the first. Rookie at the top of the triangle, forcing to the outside. Again, drop back that seam pass, that quick seam pass back. St. Albert gets an answer to make it 3-1 with 17 seconds left in the first. Free ring. Over to Ella. 12 seconds left. Ella down low to Georgia. Georgia does get it. Rookie comes in with quick shot just off the side of the net. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Rookie back over to Georgia. Georgia's trying to get it through. St. Albert's going to get Walkett. And that's going to be the end of the first. 3-1. A little surprising. I didn't realize she wasn't in the goal for St. Albert. I assumed that they.
I noticed it earlier. I guess being a commentator, I should have shared my observation, and I didn't.
I honestly, I assumed, and I didn't look. But yeah, quick 3 goals. But we know that goalie. I think it's Allison or Alyssa. can steal games. So again, the girls are in it. They've done what they needed to do early on. We just need to keep our foot on the pedal, as we say. Shout out to our queen Kayla up in the box, enjoying the game with her mom. Another coach from the Ringette world who's also an RN. I can't see who else is up there, Sean. Can you recognize the men that are up there? On the left of Kayla. Anyway, great to see support. Unbelievable, really, folks. The fact that she's able to be here with cheering on her team as well. Obviously, safety is the utmost importance for her, so she has 2 excellent nurses with her. Heat starts second. Kylie drops it back for Ella. Ella surveying the scene. Tessa drops down low.
Lots of ice to use on this big Olympic size.
Drop back to Kylie. That's a good point as well, Sean. We haven't said it's actually Olympic size ice here at Winsport. The girls get to play the finals on. Tessa driving. 10 seconds of shot clock. Tessa's going to drop it back for a quick shot by Kylie. Does get through.
Keep the
it's
goalie
bouncing
on
around, and they do blow it down.
They jam away.
For a free ring. Tessa, Seuss, Kylie going to stay out. Ella just working the ringette line. Callie Bear's down low, picking up the man in front of Gwen. Tessa's going to drop it back over to the corner for Kylie to pick up, survey the scene. Tessa's coming for a change. Addie's going to come out. Addie's sprinting in. Kylie's having a look. Kylie goes for a quick shot. Does not get through.
Addie's got it.
Picks it up.
15 on the clock.
Kylie's coming for a change. 10 seconds of the shot clock. Ari's busting in, trying to get in there for a pass for an option. So is Avery K. 5 seconds of the shot clock. Addie's going to go for a reset just wide of the net. Avery's going to pick it up. Doesn't quite get there for the reset. It'll be a St. Albert goalie ring. St. Albert's going to start from behind the net. Hard man on man. Avery K's picking her up.
Oh, nice try. Oh, almost had it. Good job, girls.
Relentless forecheck. Oh, able to pick it up with a great stab. And Gwen is able to bail them out with a great save.
Winner with a big save.
Callie Bear's going to evade and gets pushed into the net for a trip.
That is a
Callie's going to pick it up. A great individual effort by Callie Bear. 25 seconds, lots of time. Ella's going to come around. A little bit of sticks flying everywhere. Ella's going to find Anna. Anna's going to find Tessa down low. Nobody there. Tessa's going to get a chance. And a good save. And actually into the crease. It looks like it'll be a free defensive ring. Emily and Lindsay in the back end. ABC, Anna Brooke, ABG, Anna Brooke and Gio. There's that weird defensive free ring we don't see very often.
Yeah, it's when you do an infraction, even though the penalty, power play, the infraction supersedes the actual penalty for some that's a weird ringette rule that they do need to change.
That's according to the ringette rule 17B-71C for all those listening that want to look it up. Oh, it's B, not C?
No.
Oh, thank you. Quick reset by St. Albert. Good possession. George is going to survey the scene, try to find our D partners. Sees Brooke, sees Lindsay, both on the same side. Brookie's going to evade.
Keep moving.
Oh, and Brookie gets taken out a little bit. And she's still flopping in the middle of the ice.
There you go, Brookie.
And St. Albert's able to get possession. Tessa back on top of the triangle. Great save by Miss Gwen. Oh, that was
definitely a
cheater.
104 little cheater.
104 left on the penalty, St. Albert.
Oh, rolling ring here.
Tessa's going to pick up the rolling ring.
That skate.
She's going to find Seuss. Seuss is going to loop back along the center line. Oh,
he's moving her feet, girls.
A little bit of it. Contact. Drops down low for Tessa. Tessa's waiting. Kylie's wide open top of the far circle. Tessa's going to drop it for Seuss. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Seuss is going to drive. Gets a shot.
Jumps up.
Great save. St. Albert's going to dump it back into the neutral zone. Callie Bear is quickly there to pick it up. Going to move her feet. Lose her
There you go.
Bait
Get
her
going.
man on. Back over to Ella for support. Ella's going to find Callie back in. Callie's going to make one move. Bust in.
That's okay.
Slow it down.
Look at the moves on that kid.
Avery Kay going to break it in. Lots of speed attacking here. Again, trying to get to the goalie like we did in the first. St. Albert breaking out. 6 seconds left in the penalty, folks. Addie's there to pick it up in the neutral zone. Avery Kay's going to be hard on it, looking for a quick pass. Down low to Kylie. Avery's beside Kylie. Kylie's going to go for a little bit of a skate. While the forwards change, as long as D as well. Addie's going to have a look. Little back skate, little back door for Avery Kay with a good quick shot. St. Albert there to make the save.
Job,
Again, Addie's able to pick up the free ring. Lots of time left in the shot clock. This will allow some forwards to get a change. Brooke and Ari out. Brooke will take over for Addie, allowing her to get in. Brooke's coming in. Addie is driving. Little fake drop pass. Addie's still skating 15 seconds in the shot clock. Addie's going to go far side to Ari. Ari's going to loop. Just for a quick reset. Trying to go up top. Again, good position. We need to move that ring a little bit. This goalie has extremely good angles. Lindsay's there. Brookie's there. Brookie's going to battle 2-on-1.
Good jam away.
Going to lose it. Brookie's going to go down.
Wow.
And draw a penalty. Again, we don't argue with calls.
I like the refs are always right.
Sometimes they go one way, sometimes they go the other. So, Anna, start with the free rings. Looking, Brookie's trying to go back door. That's a set play, folks. Didn't quite get the ring through. A little bit of bouncing ring. Callie does a great job in settling it down. Goes back in for Anna. Anna's driving up, drops it for Brookie. Brookie one move. Has a look. Hard shot and just able to make it. Big throw by the St. Albert goalie. George is right on there.
Both sides. There you go.
Good call, good call, Sean. Really good play by that ABG line, trying to get that back door. That's going to start us off with the free ring. We're going to try it again, going a little bit further out for Miss Kylie to pick it up. 1:30 left in St. Albert penalty. Kylie back over to Tess. Tess makes one move.
Oh.
Tries for that far post. Again, we need to move this goalie. Kylie drops it for Tess. Gaver supporting behind the net, behind the goal line. Back to Kylie. Kylie, quick shot, short side for the rebound, and jamming at it.
Yeah.
As my commentary partner loves to say. I also think he talks about toast when he says that.
That's an old Ed Whalen phrase. Good old Ed Whalen. Ring and ding dong dandy.
Tasha working hard in the neutral zone. Gonna leave her man, and they throw it right back to Tasha. Tasha up to Tess. Tess back over to, oh, maybe not. Oh, a little bit of a bump and grind. We're gonna take that down. Tessa going low, almost trying to go low. Tessa's
Look at
gonna pick it
that.
up.
Got some room to move.
Should be a reset. Should be a reset. Not going to get it, folks. Getting robbed on the reset clock. Oh, there it is. That's weird. They both had it. We're not sure who that went to. That sometimes happens in Ringette.
I'm out of water. This sucks. Whoops.
Free
No,
goalie
definitely
ring.
out of
St.
water.
Albert's going to start with it. Check it over to the corner. Kylie's going to battle with her player. Boots it back to her defensive partner. She's going to break it out. Again, support. Goes over the blue line. St. Albert trying to bust through. Oh, a little bit of St. Albert's getting a little bit saucy out here. Driving the net. Going again in great position. Girls are going to slow it down. Triple A line is out. In full force. Maybe we'll start the breakout with Callie and Ella on the back, or sorry, Emily and Ella on the back end. Addie back over for M. Avery Kay's there for support. Looking to drop it down low for Ari. Ari's going to bust in, touch it. Avery Kay's able to pick it up on and cut in, fly hole, and score for her boyfriend's dad that's in the stands because her boyfriend is not allowed to watch her in these big games, ladies and gentlemen. trying the wave, folks, but it is terrible, I must say.
It's kind of hard to do a wave when there's not a full crowd of people.
Well, I just think that's just a bunch of load of
But we got
excuses.
a great representation here in the stands.
We do, all jokes
Lots
aside.
of people cheering.
All jokes aside, it's pretty crazy in here. Pushing at the top, Tess is doing a great job top of the triangle.
Beast mode fires. She's gonna get a car right here.
To Anna.
Oh, not quite
trying
yet.
to go back to Byers. We're hoping for a car for Lindsay today. Let's drive that net, Lindsay. Let's get that car.
I think she deserves it.
Kylie, slowing it down. Over to Anna. Anna with a quick shot up top. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Looking for a reset. Kylie's going to try for it. St. Albert blocks it again. Quick shot up over the net, folks. 1:58 left in the second.
It is 158. You betcha. Here, this game's just flying right by.
It is a fast game.
Down low.
Down low.
Good save, Gunner.
Callie's able to muster that rolling ring. Kylie back to Callie. Callie's going to drive in, shoot. And 5-hole was taken away, but it was there, folks. And the St. Albert goalie is happy just to take the whistle.
It was a song I didn't want to play, but we'll play with it.
What's wrong with Ozzy Osbourne?
It's good. It was just the timing of it wasn't what I would have.
I'll be better. Susie, take the free ring in the offensive
The
zone.
crowd's
Over to
into it.
Addison Grace.
I'm into it. You're into it.
Addie's going to loop around. Got a few line changes here. Maybe one of the girls had to go pee.
Maybe.
Georgia is out with Seuss and Addie.
Oh, Addie
The
flips
ring
up
is
in
up
the air.
and it's rolling.
What's going
Georgia
on
knocks
out
it
there?
down.
They
And
jam
it rolls
away.
right back into the crease.
You can't make this up.
1 minute left in the second. St. Albert happy just to
Whoa,
dump it
all the way
up
through.
into the neutral zone. Beast mode is going to pick it up. Loop back behind the net. Survey the scene. Oh, she does get her pocket picked. That's a great job
So-
by Emily. Take away the pass.
No-go zone.
St. Albert does get a shot away, but it's up
Oh!
and over. G is right there. Oh, and just missed. Looking back, pick it up. Byers is right
There
there
you
to
go,
pick the
Byers.
girl's pocket
Nice
right
stick.
back. Addie's there, going to come back to Lindsay.
Oh,
Oh, it
geez.
just goes between her. St. Albert does get possession. 30 seconds left in the period. A little bit of a pressure here again, just like we saw at the end of the first. Little draw pass. That number 16's got a shot, ladies and gentlemen, and just
Just a little
misses
wide.
that far post. Lindsay's battling for it, still battling. 3-on-1 beast mode.
Got it, girl.
Able
Keep
to calm it
possession.
down, go back over to Emily.
Nicely
Emily's
done.
able to find Tessa with 6 seconds left. Anna's able to pick it up and just eat up the clock.
That's a play.
Happy to end the second with 4-1 lead. Four quarters make $1. Unless it's USD, then it only makes about 58 cents. It's a terrible song.
No, watch.
It's a terrible song.
It's a good song. Watch.
It's a terrible song.
No, I can't play it loud because they're.
It's terrible. It's just a
Go,
terrible
it
song.
picks up.
Huh?
Hey, buddy, how are you? We're mics, by the way, just so you know.
They want me to tell you how to pronounce it in the broadcast.
Yeah.
Miss Eureka, are you streaming? Even if they are, they probably don't have volume, right?
I'm gonna as soon as Bill's done talking.
There, you can turn it up. There's one there.
I just put it
The
up.
volume went. It's still a terrible song.
I know. I'm trying to.
How am I supposed to like get you business? with
Hold
your
on.
DJ debut when you're playing songs like this? St. Albert start the third with the free ring in the neutral zone.
I had to shut it down. It wasn't changing on
Yeah,
me.
delete that song from the playlist. It's terrible.
It was a half-point
Terrible.
song.
Fans watching from home streaming, please send your comments to Sean Yoja. I'm a terrible DJ at gmail.com.
That's right. I'm terrible DJ.
St. Albert looking for a bit of an answer here.
All
Girls
good songs
again,
from here on
taking
in,
over those
folks.
lanes, active sticks, backhand pass, looking for a quick shot along goal line. Again, Miss Gwen is there. A bit of a rolling ring. Ella's there. Kelly Bear got taken out a little bit behind the net. She's bounced right back up. And looking for a pass in the neutral zone. Tessa's going to peel off a great stick by St. Albert.
pass.
She was not able to touch it. Up to Ella. Tessa to Ella. Ella's coming in. Ella's going to find almost
tried to come down.
Susie. A little bit of contact over the blue line here, folks. St. Albert with a quick breakout. Don't have her center back. Oh, they try going far side. Not sure if one of the defense got their stick on it or not. Went wide.
All right, girls, let's go now.
Just out of the reach of Seuss, of Calgary.
Win those battles,
Tessa
girls.
and
Let's go.
Kylie's still out there. Kylie's going for a change. Tessa working the top of the triangle. St. Albert loops back around, looking for a better lane. Ella and Callie standing tall at the back. St. Albert coming wide, going for that backdoor seam pass. Ella's able to take that pass away. Looking for a reset. Gwen's happy just to leave that up. Start from behind the net.
Whoa. A little zig, a little zag.
Callie's able to be there. Addie's able to support.
Stop it. Oh.
Just for Avery
Oh, we
Kay.
get it back,
Ari's
though. Look
over
at
there.
that. Worked
That's a
out.
trick play.
Yeah, we had
Avery
that
down
plan.
low to, or Ari down low to Avery. Avery busting in with a quick shot and gets it off. But again, St. Albert comes up with a big save. Ari applying pressure. Avery Kay on her horse, looping around, battling two St. Albert players, putting her stick on him just to let them know that she's there. St. Albert behind the back pass. Tasha
You're not beating Tasha in that
gonna
race.
lose that race ever.
I don't
Tasha
think
comes out
so.
wide, finds Ari. Ari's going to find Tasha back. Oh my goodness! And Tasha almost gets a breakaway and buries one for her sister, just coming up short.
They jab away and they get it back.
Ari back, looking for another hard shot. Ari and Brookie. G out now. G's going to pick it up in the neutral zone with a great stab. Brookie's trying to find. Oh, right across the blue line. Brookie does pick it up. Looking for a little bit of give and go. Anna's out front. G's finding some quiet ice in the far circle. Brookie down low to Anna. Anna over into G, not quite through. St. Albert gets possession. Brookie guiding down low for G to pick up a man here. Anna hard on hers to the neutral zone here. Brookie following hers to the neutral zone. Quicked up all the way down low. Callie Bear's there. Putting some lumber on her as well. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Again, folks, not a lot happening here at St. Albert. We're doing a really positive and remarkable job forcing them to the outside, eating up that precious time in that shot clock. Gwen, happy to start out. Ella able to pick it up. Oh,
just
goes
got it
up
over.
and over to St. Albert, but
Jam away.
Anna is there to support, but it does become last in, making it St. Albert ring.
Does that make up for it?
I don't know. This is about a 4. The other one was like -4. This is about a 4. Tessa, Kylie, and Seuss up front. Em and Lindsay down low. Lindsay's able to strip that away. Great stick by Lindsay again. As always, we've said it all weekend.
Oh,
Great active
just
stick
missed
Lindsay
that.
has again, forcing it all the way to the blue line here. Still on her. Still working hard, allowing her player to come in and get possession of the ring. Tessa's going to slow it down a little bit. Drops it down low for Lindsay. This is the car, ladies and gentlemen. And drops it back for
She
Kylie.
doesn't want a card yet.
Unselfish play.
Oh, she's
Lindsay's
playing
there
defense.
again. Not knocking her off the ring today, folks.
There goes Speedy Gonzalez up to Addie.
Madison Grace going to slow things down. Lots of time in the shot clock. Oh, a little bit of a quick spin. Oh, and we tried cheating a little bit there, folks, by putting her stick in the crease.
You're not cheating, you're not trying.
Avery out with Addie and Seuss. Addie over to Callie. Callie's going to bring it in. Find Avery K. Avery's going to loop back around. Ari coming on for Seuss. AAA line is back out now. Avery K back for Addie. Ari's hanging out in the quiet ice in the far circle. Addie's trying to find her, trying to find a lane. Getting a little stick
Laid
on
the
her.
stick on the other side of the line.
8 seconds. Looking for a reset. Ari's going to find it. Right there. It's up.
Got a reset.
And we do get the reset. We'll slow it down, folks. Nice, calm, collected, confident with the ring. Ari's going to bust in. She does get around, and she does get a shot off. St. Albert is happy just to get a change, resulting in a free ring in the defensive zone for Heat. Anna, Kylie, and Tessa talking up front. Ella and Emily back on D. We're coming up with a play. Kylie's going to loop far back again. And we're going to get a quick shot. Oh, and she touched it and pushed it in. Number 4, St. Albert does not like that. I do believe I could see her mouth the word darn for those watching at home. Yeah, better song. Right? Better
It's
song.
got lots of good songs. Don't worry.
Tessa drops to Kylie. Kylie, and quick shot.
Oh,
Albert's
almost
there.
rolled out there. Oh, almost got a piece of it.
St. Albert trying to jump
Oh,
through. Does
got
get
it
by.
behind.
Tessa's looking for the pass in the neutral zone there. Quickly get dropped down low. St. Albert drops it in half boards. Trying to jump through.
Oh,
Gets
penalty.
taken out a little bit. It looks like we're going to get a bit of a makeup call, I would say. But again, we don't argue with calls. Ella Gramberg is going to go for the sin bin for 2 or less with 3:56. I got some cords in front of me. Looks like a 5. I believe it's a 6. Left in the third. Wallace, Byers, Blackwell in the triangle. Yoja working the ringette line. We do that, folks. We send out 2 centers. In case the centers, the triangle gets caught for an extended period of time, at least we can get the top of the triangle relief during a penalty. Is that right, Sean?
Sure. Yeah, sounds right to me.
Are you playing like the C section of your choices?
Hey.
Like what happened to the good music over here?
Getting you chips for songs now. Oh, I just swore on our feet.
St. Albert looking for shot. Going back door, far side.
Okay, I'm going to
Right
play
on the
more
man.
rock then. How's that? You know, I got lots to, you know,
Looking at the top of the triangle, Tash.
got to entertain the
down
fans
low.
online.
Oh,
We got to entertain the fans here in the
Let's
stands.
get a little bit of aggressive stick in the triangle, causing a trip.
Off the melon.
Gwen making an exceptional
Don't
save.
touch it.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
rookie
no.
is going to the sin bin with 1 already in, creating a 5-on-3 for St. Albert. I know her mom is going to be very excited to have that conversation after this game.
3-on-2.
We throw Tessa on D and Callie. Girls go butt to butt. Taking away that lane. They try back door. They try going across. Callie's able to break it up. Tessa's there to support. Tessa's going to go up to Addie. Addie's going to battle along the boards and just dump it in the corner, eating up precious seconds. And on her horse, chasing down the St. Albert player who has it behind the net.
Ooh.
Addie's still working hard. A little bit of a stick. She lets it go. St. Albert's coming through the neutral zone. Nobody down low there. They're able to get possession. Tessa directing Callie. Again, butt to butt. Quick shot. Gwen's able to
Winner.
eat it up. Automatic equipment. Fakes the shot.
Oh.
That's all right. A little bit of
That's
shimmy and shake
okay.
from our goaltender. Holds for 5, and it'll be a free ring for St. Albert. Anna comes out to relieve Addie, working the ringette line. Tessa and Callie still working hard down low. 33 seconds left in the first penalty. Little bubbling ring, a little bit of bubbling ring. Again, Gwen,
Winner.
exceptional position. Able to take away that, and she's able to play it Tess is able to battle around, take that shot away. They go back down low. Oh,
Just a little wide.
short side, but it's a good opportunity.
10 seconds left. Good
Again,
block.
Tess is able to get in front of it, take away that lane. One last attempt. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Exceptional play by their captain, downtown Tessa Brown. Right spot at the right time, taking that rebound opportunity, which again would have resulted in a sure goal for St. Albert. 1:53 left in the third, folks. 41 seconds left for Red Gloves. St. Albert looking for an answer. I'm going to leap back around on the half boards. Go back behind the net. Survey the scene.
1:45 left in the third.
Comes all the way across. They are able to get that shot across at the top. Fires, beast mode, activated. Slowing it down, eating up precious minutes off that penalty.
Oh, careful where we put
A
it.
little bit of a bobble, that's all right. Ella's able to maintain possession.
Ella.
Anna, up to Anna. Anna's going to wait and pass back to Ella. Oh, just out of her reach.
Just a little too far.
Susie's there. Quick transition here by St. Albert.
3 seconds left in our last penalty. Now we're all even. Even Steven.
All the way over to Ella's side. Anna standing in the top of the triangle. Susie's there to break that puck up, or bring up rather. Addie loses a little bit of a blade here in the neutral zone. St. Albert comes up with it. Good stick.
Whoa.
Almost too many.
That was close call out there.
40 seconds left in the third. Oh, and they do come out.
Crease. That's
Try
a
for
crease
that tight
violation.
goal. Close to the crease. However, that is a crease violation resulting in Gwen able to take it. Tasha and Ella out on D. Addie, Kylie, and now Tessa back out. Gonna drop it down low. 30 seconds left. Tasha rather is able to pick it up. Gonna have a look, slow it down a little bit. Lots of time in the shot clock, 15 seconds. Addie's gonna have a look, see what's there. Gonna circle back high, allow Kylie to get in front of the net. Jam away at a little bit of traffic. Looks to see if Tessa's there. Addie tries for a quick shot. No reset, it went off the side of the net. Or what they should call for it. We did get the reset. 12 seconds left, folks, in the period.
Kill in the period.
Attempt. We're gonna have a look here.
Ooh.
Addie waits and just shoots it
That'll do it
over.
for period 3.
Well, I know we got one to go.
Yeah, one more period, eh?
I'm a little surprised that
Is there vending machines up top there?
I'm a little
Are you able to
surprised at
see-
St. Albert.
What do you want? I need some water. If the vending machine, I'll pay you whatever.
It certainly didn't come out firing. Again, I understand it is their second game of the day. But compared to the round robin play to today, we have owned a lot of the possession back
Did
there.
better this period. The song,
Music?
oh, the crowd's into it.
Oh, crowds do it.
That's how you tell.
Okay. No, I'm not a DJ. So I don't know.
As Les would say, it's a banger.
This is a banger?
That's what Les would say. He's
too
got the
old.
crowd coming in.
I'm too old to bang, man. I just like to sit in my rocking chair. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea how many are tuning in. I don't want to touch my phone. It's a little bit of a bunker in here. I'm guessing there's lots tuned in for the day. I hope you're enjoying the action. One to go. To set the stage for Team Alberta heading to Ottawa, March 29th to April 6th.
All right, final 10 minutes of the game here.
Ella surveying, having a look.
Just
see
having a
who's
look.
available.
No, just take your
Dropping
time.
back down to M. Emily's going to dump it back down to Tessa. Try to go get it.
Give
See
the-
how it does come up with it. Again, girls working really hard for that neutral zone, taking some opportunities away that might have been there earlier in the round robin. Forcing it on Ella's side. Tessa working the top triangle. St. Albert does get through, and they do drop it, and they go back. It's a give and go, folks. And that is an excellent, excellent goal by St. Albert. It was 2 give and goes, inside, outside, and goes up top just under the crossbar. Lots of ringette left here, folks. Again, foot on the pedal. We'll see if we can't get an answer out of our AAA line. Lindsay and Tasha working defense. Avery Kay to take the free ring. Beast mode activated, he's going to pick it up. Addie's going to go along the far side. Ari's deep and low behind the net. Lindsay's going to just dump it into her D partner, Tash. Tash is going to go for a little bit of a skate, open things up a little bit. Tash is going to drop for Addie. Ari's going to find herself over on the wide ice, the far side of the net. Avery Kay's looking for a pick. Nothing there. 8 seconds left. Looking for a reset. St. Albert just
Tossing it up there.
Ari's able
Ari,
to get
good
there,
for
take
you,
out her
girl.
player, spin away from her. Oh, and the girl stays down, and the whistle gets blown.
Good
Play is
position.
dead, and it'll be a free ring for the Heat, I guess, allowing everybody to change. ABG comes out. Anna Brooke and G. With Ella playing D low. Callie working the net line. Rookie pulls her man up, allowing Georgia to come down low. Anna makes a pass. Brooke's going to loop back around the net. Just eat up some time, slow things down a little bit. Rookie's coming way high, over and above Callie even. Looking for G on the quiet ice. Rookie's looking for that draw pass. Getting a blow down to G. G just misses it. 7 seconds left. St. Albert does come up with it. And they're going for the breakout. Ella picks up her high. Brookie's in her feet.
In your
Brookie's
feet.
able to
Watch
pick
out
it up.
behind you.
Look down. Brookie's moving her feet, looking for some support. Comes back over to Callie Bear. Callie Bear's going to drop it down low. Down low for Anna. Brooke's going for a change. Tessa's coming out. Anna jamming away at it. Gets back possession. Going for a bit of a skate. Tessa is out to support. Anna's going to drop for
Thanks,
Tessa.
buddy. Appreciate it.
Watch the cartoon.
Emily's
I
able
knew
to
you
change
would
on
water.
D. Kylie's coming far side, and Susie's coming in. Tessa drops for Susie. 4 seconds. Oh, and almost a rebound. Tessa's in the right spot again,
Oh, so good.
but not an opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, the goalie drops it. Kylie falls
don't
behind
care.
the net.
I was that thirsty.
St. Albert is able to get in the neutral zone. Again, beast mode is all over, taking away those opportunities, allowing the girls to get back into position. Right in front of us here, folks. St. Albert picks it up, goes for the drop pass. Tessa working the top of the triangle. Quick
job,
quick
Brett.
shot for a reset. Again, Lindsay's there to tie it up. 1-2 St. Albert players. St. Albert does come up with it. 7 minutes left in the fourth. Little drop pass. Again, Lindsay's getting her stick on her. Closing those lanes. Tessa looking at how much time's left in the shot clock, being 12 seconds now. St. Albert team got a change, at least one. They're looking
Nice
for that
stick.
good stick by Lindsay again.
I think she gets a card for that.
Again, a great blocker save. Lindsay's there to eat it up. She's been out for a long time. Looking for some support for Ms. Byers. Goes back to Emily. Emily's going to go for a bit of a skate. Just an excellent shift all around by Lindsay. Emily's there, passing it up for Addie. Addie's able to survey the scene, slowing it down a little bit.
Oh, that
Let's
works.
get a bit of a pocket pick, but it
I don't
does
think
go
she
over.
meant
Avery
to
King's
do
able
that,
to pick
but
it up
we'll
for
take it.
support. AAA line is out. Addie's going to post up on the weasel position. Avery K's just going to throw it on net as we need a reset. St. Albert going to start. High pass. Callie is all over a player in the neutral zone. Again, folks, tremendous athleticism out of all our players this weekend. Lots of skating, lots of games. Ooh. That's a bit of a questionable one. I think both girls, Addie and Callie, wondered.
Soft as puppy poo.
From what we saw, is a hard stick on the ice to take away the ring. That player skated into it.
Oh, yeah, that's where it should be. Down, yeah, take it down there. It's fine.
However, Callie Bear does get called for a tripping infraction with 5:57 left in the game, serving 2 minutes or less with a 4-2 lead. Tessa at the top of the triangle. Ella and Emily on D. Kylie working ringette line. St. Albert has their shooters out. 16 coming at the top of the triangle, looking for a move, looking for that backhand. She does have an exceptional backhand, folks. You've got to be careful of that. 13, 12 seconds of shot clock. Drop back 7, 13, 16.
Oh, good stick.
Good stick by Ella.
That girl.
And Tessie's able to get it out. Kylie, almost, but it will be a 2-line pass. Kylie's going to loop back around. A little bit of a bobble. Ella's going to work it, force it. High. Kylie's going to be there. They're able to come in, top triangle. Short side misses. 15 seconds of shot clock. Again, Tessa working hard at the top of that triangle. No lanes coming in. Gwen makes an exceptional save, kicks it over to the corner, where Ella's able to shimmy and shake the big 2 players. Kylie bounces it back off the player, looking to spring Ella. And they'll regroup. Addie now, top of the ringette line. Nope, sorry, she's dropping down. Tessa, relieve Tessa. Kylie's going to go for a bit of relief. I'm going to send a defenseman in, so they're ready next for Ella. Being Tasha at the top of the ringette line. Again, St. Albert looking for lane. Girls taking that this way. 10 seconds in the shot clock. St. Albert is able to get up and around the top of the triangle and go short, our side rather, and bury it. With 4:28 left, we have a game, ladies and gentlemen. 4-3. Looks like Coach Bill likes to slow things down a little bit, reset. He's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, I saw that they got the bronze there. We just got 1, but it wasn't that long ago where we had all 3 going.
Tessa, Kylie and Seuss up front. Tasha and Callie playing D. That's a good song, DJ. All right, folks, 4:20 to go. A little pushback from St. Albert, looking for an answer from Heat. Tasha down low. Seuss is going to carry it in, drop it over for Kylie. Tessa working down low on the Weasel side, in front of the net. 10 seconds of shot clock. Kylie's looking for a shot for a reset, goes behind the net. Seuss is there, coming out front, looking for a backhand. Does get the reset, and a sneaky backhand at that. St. Albert's going to break it out. Kylie's going to pick up her man. Callie's forcing it low. Good pick up by St. Albert. We're able to regroup. Triangle's able to come in. Oh, just out of Tessa's reach. St. Albert gets possession.
Pulling the goalie.
They are pulling their goalie to drop 4 in. Looking for the equalizer, folks. So St. Albert has 4 in with their goalie pulled. 15 seconds on the shot clock. They have all their shooters out.
Oh, she wanted that one.
Dave, you're going to slow it down a little bit.
It's okay, it's hold possession now. Time-wise.
Kylie's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Wait for the other girls to get on. Addie's going to come out. Little bank pass. Addie's able to scoop it up. Just get tied up with the player. Kylie's going to slow it down. Oh, and St. Albert throws it back into the neutral zone. 3 minutes left in the game, folks.
Gotta grab that.
Oh, and just gets by Ella, and St. Albert's able to pick it up off the end boards.
Like that.
Again,
Pulling the
goalie
goalie.
pulled. Looking for 4 in.
They only have
They
4
still
on the
don't-
ice.
They only have 4 on the ice. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh, and a great save by Gwen. Ella's able to come up with it. Looking for Avery Kay through the neutral zone. Avery Kay's going to evade her man on. Goes over for a little bit of support for Lindsay. Lindsay drops it back down to Anna.
All right, now we're in that time zone here.
Anna, almost over for Addie. Addie's
Ooh.
working hard behind the net, trying to get possession. We're slowing her down a little bit. St. Albert able to get it into the neutral zone. Busting through. Lindsay's able to get a stick on it. Gwen is actually able to make a huge save with less than 2 minutes left in the game. Over to Anna in the neutral zone. Tessa's looking for a bit of a spring. Racing hard, does
girl,
come up
Tessa.
with it. 15 seconds in the shot clock. Tessa, Kylie, Anna's looking for a change. Kelly working the ringette line. Brookie steps out on the ice. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Kylie's going for one. A little bit of a broken play. It's under her. Oh, and Tessa is able to get a shot off.
Wow.
And the St. Albert goalie comes up with a pad save. Not seeing the shot at all.
Oh, goalie's hurt. Guess they can't really play the music really loud right now.
Yeah, I'm just watching the replay. The defenseman called right away when she was able to make that save. The defenseman knew right away and was calling right to the bench.
She kind of went down very weird there, eh?
You have literally got to be shitting me right now. There's 1:24 left in the game. What are you doing here? There's a little bit of superstition among some of the girls. When their boyfriends show up, they don't tend to play like they can. And one of those boyfriends just showed up. Not saying any names, Avery Kay, but I believe I've seen a Ben spotting in the stats.
All right, just throw a little piece of more drama into it. Right?
Wow.
I mean, it's been pretty. It's normal anymore. You know.
It's a blockbuster movie so far.
She
Can't
is
wait
getting
for the
up here a
ending.
little bit. Seems to be okay. She's gonna try a little ups and downsies. That's my goalie lingo. Trainer giving her a full assessment. A little bit of hugs, a little bit of high fives. All P's
Staying
in, we'll do it again. 1:24 left, folks. Offensive free ring with Tessa, Brookie, Kylie up front. Sorry, defensive free ring. My apologies. Callie and Ella on the back end. Another weird defensive free ring. Going to see some active sticks. Lots of forechecking.
Check, check,
Rookie's
check,
able to
check,
over
check,
there,
check,
taking
check,
away
check,
those
check.
passes. Again, burning up precious
Oh,
time.
go get
a
it.
little blind
Oh.
pass.
Kind of got caught two
Tessa
on
top
that
of
side.
triangle,
for some reason.
working down low with Ella. Oh, it comes up and over. Rookie just misses it.
And 1 minute left in the fourth
Again,
quarter.
goalie's pulled. 4 in for St. Albert. Quick shot, another great save by Gwen. She's going to play it. Ella's going to come out. They're going to get tripped up with that stick and that same type of play But she gets her hard stick down and we skate over it and it's a call. I'm a little indifferent on that one. I don't know.
Her stick got stuck. She checked her stick.
So with that infraction, the ring goes all the way down to the defensive zone. 50 seconds left, folks. T-Bone, Kai, Rollis up front. Rollis going to play it off the half boards over to Tessa. Callie and Ella working the ringette line together. Kylie's going to come up with it, keep moving her feet against two.
That rolling ring.
Oh, a little bit of a contact on Tessa.
Geez, give it
they
to
are
her.
going to get called for it, folks.
Oh my goodness.
For a rough with 36 seconds. A little bit of a throwing stick by St. Albert. We got to be careful on that. We do have more ringette to play this year. Understandable their frustration a little bit here. Not the way they would have liked to finish off the game. However, 36 seconds. We are not out of this yet. Addie comes and relieves Brookie.
Well, you got a 30-second shot clock.
Quick little shot. Addie quick shot. Kylie is able to come up with it.
They're going to be forcing it here, but you don't need to do anything.
Addie's
Oh my
gonna eat
goodness.
up some time. Kylie's going to eat up some time. Tessa's all the way over in some quiet ice. Kylie's going to find Tessa. 12 seconds left. 10 on the shot clock. Kylie's going to wait. Go for a quick shot. 5 seconds left. Looks like they skated into the
Wow.
for violation, meaning we can sit on the ring, folks, for 5 seconds, which is exactly what we will do. Miss Eureka-san, that whole box is overwhelmed with joy. Parents in the stands, ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Team Alberta U19.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow!
There she is. We can see her now, folks. Coach is obviously overwhelmed with emotion. It's been a heck of a week. Ringette truly being second, but the girls just absolutely coming together. What a performance, what a week, what a weekend. What a way to finish this season off with Nationals still ahead of us in a month's time.
What's going on here?
Exceptional, just an exceptional performance by this young team.
Good job, girls.
Crazy, crazy emotions.
Lots of emotions there.
Hugo, you're so unbelievably lucky. I don't even need to talk to you after because Avery's going to be all over you. Just an exceptional performance, start to finish by Gwen again.
Oh.
Standing tall.
All of our sponsors, volunteers, parents, fans, players, and coaches, thank you for an amazing week. First off, we'll start with the silver medal presentation to St. Albert. Can we have one of the coaches come forward? I apologize that Mike wasn't announced names. We have to move by rushing.
Holy shit. It's crazy. It's like 2 years in a row that Addie's a lucky little shithead.
Oh, congrats, boys. That's great.
It is crazy, man. I can't. It gets. Even yesterday, we were in shock when we beat Zone 2 5-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, hope the folks at home, hope you enjoyed yourselves. It's a hell of a ride for sure. Very emotional. Where did Tim go? Oh, he's there still. Okay. Just waiting to do the celebration. The gold medals. Holy crap. Another banner. I think we just put the banner right up in right where we're here.
The only one that's up there.
We have a bunch.
Yeah, they only got half of them. They got flagged by security. Sitting for a month.
Really?
Yeah. Or not security.
Safety? Yeah. Safety gave Judy, the shock club lady, they gave her trouble for the way she was standing on the ladder. Safety. Hey, buddy. I wish we had someone down there to do the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a
hard to get
special
down there,
appearance
though.
by Miss Kayla to join her teammates in the blue line right now.
Shut up. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
No way.
Once again, congratulations.
Oh. They're wheeling out in a wheelchair? Oh my goodness.
Her dad's going to go get her, I think.
Forward the coach of Calgary, Pete, to present the medals.
Here she comes, folks. Here she comes.
Wow, folks.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Obviously, we have to be
Wow.
careful.
Oh, she's got her jersey on and everything. That's so awesome.
Coaches are calling for the girls just to go. Two sisters. Dasha to go get her first medal. Honoring your sister playing.
Stupid onions again. Hell yeah. Keep the onions around.
It's dusty in here.
Yeah.
Really dusty.
Wow.
Lindsay and Kayla, best of friends.
Oh my goodness.
Honoring our defense to start.
Woo!
There are onions on that blue line.
Yeah.
Those girls are battling through it.
Susie.
Kayla wearing her fashionable slippers.
Yeah.
Soph going over to accept her team medal as well. Battling through an injury this provincial.
Another injury, yeah. We battled through it all.
daddy-daughter embrace there.
Rookie.
Red gloves. Here comes red gloves. Also very close with Coach Keith.
Addy!
Now the senior girls able to go over and get their Team Alberta gold medal game medals.
Ella. Kind of forget we're still mic'd. Go up, Tessa.
T-Bone leading the way.
Downtown.
Now backup goalie.
Gate for her to, our E-Bug helped us out. Here's the big one. Everyone ready to cry?
We haven't started yet.
Oh, I did. Oh.
Standing ovation here, folks. For obvious reasons. Georgia and Tasha embracing one another. Best of friends in the team as well.
Woo!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's it.
And then they get their
Oh,
trophy.
I think there's a
They get the
there's a
trophy and a banner.
I think there's a trophy that our senior girls will go and pick up and raise and share with the team. Here we go, folks. I apologize. Might get a little loud with a little whistle.
Wow. There you go, girls. Wow, that was a loud whistle.
Awesome. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There we go. Unbelievable. What a weekend. Thanks for coming. Say hi to your dad. Wow.
So awesome. So crazy.
Well, Timmy, hell of a weekend. Thanks for the broadcast, buddy. We won't be in Ottawa. They have their own, right?
Awesome.
Got my son Nolan, or Sean.